What is absurdism? Absurdism is a philosophy that has been expressed in literature with atheistic tendencies. It is often associated with the philosopher Albert Camus. He is the second youngest person to ever receive a Nobel Peace Prize at age 44 in 1957. Born in Mondovi, Algeria, Albert Camus is regarded as one of the primary sources of modern existentialist thought. What is existentialism, you ask? Existentialism is a philosophy that states that our lives have no inherent meaning or purpose, but rather it is the purpose we create for our lives that gives them a sense of meaning. The existentialists state that once we accept this as a fact, we can live our lives freely, doing what we enjoy, so far as our society allows us. Just like near enough any philosophy or religion, existentialist philosophy is not one monolithic. There are different ideas within what can be broadly categorized as existentialist philosophy, one of them being absurdism. A key essay entitled The Myth of Sisyphus is presented to us by Albert Camus. Sisyphus is probably more famous for his punishment in the underworld than for what he did in his life. According to the Greek myth, Sisyphus is condemned to roll a rock up to the top of a mountain, only to have the rock roll back down to the bottom every time he reaches the top. Gods were wise, Camus suggests, in perceiving that an eternity of futile labor is a hideous punishment. This act of pushing the rock up the mountain only to have fall back down every time is symbolic for life. Such a realization or encounter with the absurd leaves the individual with a choice: suicide, a leap of faith, or recognition. He concludes that recognition is the only defensible option. He defines leap of faith as where one believes that there is more than the rational life, aesthetic or ethical. Camus considers the leap of faith as philosophical suicide, rejecting both this and physical suicide. For Camus, there are three examples of men that are living life in a passionate way, a life full of quantity. They are the seducer who spends his time sleeping with multiple women and isn't necessarily interested in love. Number 2 is the actor who is only concerned with fame in this life, a person who knows that this short life is the only chance to fulfill their desires for fame. Last but not least, the conqueror, the man who seeks to conquer the world to the best of his abilities. I'm sure you can think of some examples.